Okay, so last time I did balance sheet basics, or at least I named it that. And this time I am naming it liability basics and balance sheet simplified. Count your own bag. This is how to count your own bag. So here's the example. You buy additional office equipment with a credit card for $400. What does this transaction mean? So last time we talked about the impact of owner's equity and assets. In this case, the financial impact is going to be an increase of assets, $400 for the office equipment that was purchased, right? Because it's tangible. It is an item that falls under the classification of assets. Then you have your liabilities this time that increase. Last time on the example, we talked about using $7,000 or putting $7,000 of cash into the business. This time we're saying with a credit card for $400, your assets are going to increase and then your liability is going to increase. And that credit card is basically an obligation to pay in the future. Equity is not impacted in this transaction at all. Accounts payable is increased. So that liability, accounts payable is on the liability, is a part of that whole classification. And so that's what the credit card is. So what does that look like? Again, this still hasn't changed. Okay. This hasn't changed the accounting equation. Assets equal liabilities plus owner equities. So remember I said double entry accounting says there are double entry means there's two different entries. In this case, one entry is going to be to the assets, total assets, increasing $400, cash, land, supplies, office equipment, buildings, and other properties of value like cars. Those are assets too, if you have a fleet of cars. And then in this example, the liability increases. Remember, assets equals total liabilities plus owner equities. Every balance sheet is going to say assets, period, in its own classification, own section on the balance sheet. And then down here, the other part of the balance sheet is the total liabilities and equity together, just like the accounting equation. Okay? Equities belong to those who supply the assets. So when equity, I didn't put that on there. This should be about liabilities. But liabilities are essentially credit cards, things that you're liable, or obligations. What did it say? Obligations to pay in the future. You have a liability to pay that credit card $400 in the future if you buy office equipment with the credit card. Count Your Own Bag. YouTube channel is Count Your Own Bag, one word. Rambus.com is my website. But I really want to get interactive on my YouTube, where people are going to my community tab and taking the quizzes. I don't even know if people know about that, but right now I can't get the link. I can put the link in a comment on like one of my shorts, and then you have to cut and paste or copy and paste that. But yeah, there are definitely quizzes on my YouTube. So like my page, subscribe to my page, my YouTube page, Count Your Own Bag, and leave me some comments. Let me know what you want to see. Shoot me a DM from jrambus.com. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side.